Our short film and ancillary texts were very effective when combined and released as our final products. Our short film allowed the representation of the theme of disability through a range of elements including camera composition, mise-en-scène, editing, and sound. Notably, our reactionary representation not only portrays the theme of disability, but also the themes of age and gender. Our male teenage protagonist Luke, who is physically disabled, does not enjoy school and appears to live a lonely, secluded life. This agrees with social concepts conveyed within the dominant ideology. However, by the end of the film, like the sad equation itself, Luke is metaphorically worked out through developing a friendship with female teenage protagonist Emily. Our representation was therefore effective, aided through various technical constitutes such as extreme long shots to establish Luke within an isolated setting, big close-ups to convey his state of melancholy and reactions, a combination of high and low-key lighting, this is a crucial part of mise-en-scène to distinguish times of day and emphasise changes in emotion, and jump cuts to communicate the concept of passing time within Luke's life. Nevertheless, despite these efforts, our main product did exhibit weaknesses, including the quality of our camera work. Certain shots, such as a tracking extreme long shot of Luke's classroom for example, appeared a little shaky and disturbed. Therefore we had to stabilise through editing with the software Adobe Premiere Pro. Secondly, our script underwent numerous revisions, meaning that we often had to change filming times and locations, as well as re-record our non-diegetic narration with Holier School history teacher, Mr. Sheldrake. Despite these issues, we relied upon hard work and determination to overcome them. Our short film would not have been as successful, however, if it hadn't been for the inclusion of our ancillary texts, our film posters and film reviews. After producing these individually without collaboration for the purposes of seeing what we could invent without each other's inspiration, Sammy and I decided to join forces. Accordingly, we made the decision to amalgamate our ancillary texts to increase the proficiency and professionalism of our final products. Hence, we agreed that, since Sammy possesses greater technical skill, that we would use the layout and design of her film posters and film review, whilst making use of text written by me, who had literary skills. As we've previously mentioned many times, Bertie Gilbert is an iconic creator in our eyes. Sammy follows his work very closely, and has over time noticed how he prepares his online following for his upcoming short films with his film posters. Although his designs may not all follow the exact conventions of film posters, they work in the same way that ours do, and that he commonly makes several film posters showing screenshots of the short, introducing the main character and glimpses of possible storyline. This increases audience anticipation, and Sammy thought it would be a nice way to engage our audience using multiple film posters to give off different angles of the film and introduce both our protagonists in different ways. As a result of these decisions, our main product and ancillary texts combine very effectively, despite the weaknesses and limitations of our individual works. Sammy's film review, for example, was weakened by her text, whilst mine was weakened by my use of design. Therefore, teaming up and relying on each other's strengths and aptitudes brought the best out of our final media products.